We'll start today the first application of Maxwell equations, that is electromagnetic wave propagation. See, I'll revise the Maxwell equation in differential form. Divergence of T bar is equal to rho v. This is Gauss law, and divergence of B bar is equal to 0. Gauss law for magnetostatic, or non-existence of isolated North pole, and curl of E bar minus 2B bar by 2, and curl of H bar, that is conduction current density plus displacement current density. These are the four Maxwell equations for time varying field in point form or differential form. You want me to write corresponding integral form, that is surface integral of B bar dot ds is equal to q is equal to psi, and this is surface integral of B bar dot ds is equal to 0. And what about this? The induced EMF. This is induced EMF is equal to minus 2 psi by 2. This is Faraday's law, and psi is equal to surface integral of B bar dot ds. And this is equal to line integral of h bar dot dl. Only Ampere circular law means it was a conduction current. Because of this displacement current, we get I. This is Saturday, which I said. Not only I, it is I plus I. This is in integral form. This is in a differential form. Time varying for Maxwell equation for time varying field. Now, let us see the first and foremost application of Maxwell equation, that is electromagnetic wave propagation. See, the Clark Maxwell predicted the existence of electromagnetic wave, but later Heinrich Hertz, what he did, he validated these equations and generated and predicted radio waves. Sometimes these electromagnetic waves, we call it as Hertzian waves. But later, the Marconi invented the radio. What the Heinrich Hertz did now, with that Marconi invented the radio. I said the brief history of that. What was the contribution of Maxwell, Heinrich Hertz, then Marconi. Maybe in 1895 or something during that time. Is it or not? No. I think you don't need history that. Is it or not? No. First, what do you mean by electromagnetic wave? What do you mean by electromagnetic wave? See, first, what do you mean by signal? A signal is a function of one or more than one independent variable. Carries the information. Travels from one point to another point, which you studied in your signal sciences. Yes or no? Function of t, x, maybe one variable or more than one variable. No, what I want to say here, electromagnetic wave is, it is a means of transporting energy. Signal, they carry information. This is a means of transporting energy or information from one point to another point without wires. Please note down. Electromagnetic waves are means of, or they are used, you can write, are means for transporting energy from one point to transporting energy or information slash information from one point to another point without wires. Just one point to another point without wires means it's a wireless. Full stop. Second point. The electromagnetic wave is a function of time and space. It is a function of time and space. That is distance, you can call. Time and distance. Time and distance. Better. It's a function of time and distance. Distance will be in space. In bracket, distance will be in space. Then, third point. Electromagnetic wave will travel with high velocity. The electromagnetic wave travel with high velocity. Its velocity is equal to velocity of light. What is that velocity of light? 3 to 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Today we will see that how the velocity of this is equal to 3 to 10 to the power 8. That also we see. And next point, they generate always from EM source. Next point, they generate always from electromagnetic source. See, I am saying electromagnetic. See, the electromagnetic, if you know the spectrum, it consists visible, sound wave, visible, radio frequency band, IR, that is infrared, ultraviolet, alpha, beta, so many things. Is it or not? See, we are studying in general all bands. But next year what we do, we will restrict only to radio frequency band. This year, complete electromagnetic spectrum, general we study, but next year in antenna and wave propagation, we restrict our discussion to only this band of electromagnetic spectrum. Is it clear? Then, no, this electromagnetic wave propagation may take place in different medium. One is free space. Yes, one is free space. One is lossless dielectric, lossy dielectric, and perfect conducting medium. See, what we do in this chapter or in this unit, it's a fourth unit. 20% of fourth unit we completed, 20 to 30, but remaining 70% deals with only this. This is very fundamental what we are teaching from today. See, by using Maxwell equations, see, Maxwell equation is that Maxwell equation for time varying field. By using Maxwell equations of time varying field, we derive the electromagnetic wave propagation in following medium. Very important, these 4 points. Following medium. Which are those passage? Free space. First, we study electromagnetic wave propagation in free space. See, this is characterized by what is the conductivity of free space? What is permittivity? Epsilon naught. That is 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12 farad per meter. What is permeability? Whatever. Then, second, lossless or perfect dielectric. How you characterize lossless or perfect dielectric? Just check it up to what point you see. This point can you see? Or?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So after this. From that beginning, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Then lossless perfect dielectric characterized by what about conductivity? 0. What about permittivity? Epsilon naught. What about mu? Mu naught. Then third, perfect conductor. See, for perfect conductor, what about the conductivity? For perfect, ideal conductor, perfect conductor. What about the conductivity? It is infinity. Really speaking, it is infinity, but it is not so, it will be very high. Then, what about this and what about this? For relaxation time, silver. What about this? It is equal to epsilon naught. Relative permittivity I said 1. Whereas for cars it was 5. Then what about this? Mu naught. Mu naught. Then the fourth medium is lossy dielectric, or I'll put one more. What is that R? I'll ask you. It is characterized by lossy dielectric. Just see, dielectric, epsilon is equal to epsilon naught, epsilon r, mu is equal to mu naught, mu r. What about conductivity for lossy dielectric?
0 to 1.
Lossy dielectric, not perfect dielectric. Lossy dielectric may some conduction will be there or not.
Yes, sir.
Hence, I will say conductivity is not equal to. Whereas for perfect dielectric, conductivity is 0. For lossy dielectric, conductivity is not equal to 0. This exists, this exists, this exists. And lossy dielectric is also called as then what? This is not equal to 0. Then we call it as a conducting medium. But not perfectly conducting medium. It's a conductor. Just that's all. Can I call? No, out of these four, which is the most general for which all three parameters are existing? Lossy dielectric, conductivity है, permeability है, permittivity है. All three are there. Is it or not? If conductivity is there, J bar will exist. For this J bar is, for this J bar is, for this won't be 0. For this won't be 0. No. What we are going to do here? First, in this unit, is it clear for?
Yes, sir.
A clear will be further you can learn the things. These 4 points plays a very vital role. Now, what I do in this unit, I tell you. First, I will derive electromagnetic equation. I'll tell you complete story of this unit. First, I will derive electromagnetic wave equation. It is like a Schrodinger wave equation. Then, solution to this, solution of this will result the electromagnetic wave propagation in free space. Now the question is, shall I derive shall I do 4 different derivations for 4 different material?
No, general.
I will do for one which is general. Which is general out of 4? 4. Then I will be having conductivity, permeability, permittivity. No, if I want this from this, then conductivity put 0, epsilon is equal to epsilon naught, mu is equal to mu naught, whatever I get from this. No, from this I want this. Then just make conductivity, see. No, from this I want this. Make conductivity just make. Means this is the most general?
Yes.
Yes or no? Means I want to study. See, wave equation we will study. From the result again we derive 4 wave equation from the result of this. Okay. Then we see for all these 3. Then similarly the wave propagation I will derive for this. Then we will see. And as I said on Saturday, how wave propagate through wall, free space, fan, this wall, this board, or through the body, all you will come to know. Skin effect. Both interesting if we regular to this class. At least don't miss another 6 to 7 classes. Don't miss another 6 to 7. Agar by mistake, if you miss, see the video and attend the next class. Even yesterday also I uploaded, I think no one seen it. Whatever I got on Saturday. Sure. No, what we do first? Then shall we derive wave equation? Yes? Take down the heading. Shall I have taken these points?
Yes.
And that problem I will solve in Saturday class. Whatever I left on Saturday, na, that I will take on Saturday. Electromagnetic wave equation. Okay. This side you will see, right? A दिख रहा है या नहीं? Yes. So, see. Definitely, I'll use the Maxwell equation for this. I said, base for electromagnetic wave propagation or wave equation is Maxwell. We know or from Maxwell equation we have, what is that? Curl of H bar is equal to, this is one equation, and one more is curl of E bar is equal to minus 2 E bar by 2. Call it as equation number 1 and equation 2. No, you decide whether you want wave equation in terms of H or wave equation in terms of E. Examination में. Here I will do both. Wave equation in terms of H, wave equation in terms of E. But in exam you do one. Because they won't ask derive wave equation in terms of electric field or wave equation in terms of magnetic field. But for both treatment remains same. No, first wave equation in terms of what you want. H bar or E bar? H bar. Then take curl of equation 1. You want in H bar? No? Take curl both sides. That is curl of H bar is equal to, here it is J bar. Curl of J bar plus curl of 2D bar by 2. Okay? Should be in time. Get in. Done. Now, from curl properties, what is this? Anyone? It is gradient of divergence of H bar minus, it is from the properties of curl, Laplacian of H bar. It is minus. What is J bar in terms of E? Curl of rho E bar. From continuity, from Ohm's law, we have rho into E bar plus dou by dou V. From properties of curl, I'll write this as curl of T bar. Up to this line, can you see or not? Yes? Fine. Done. No, this can be written as gradient of divergence of, what is the relation between P and H? Is it right?
Yes.
Minus. Done. This is constant. I'll take out curl of E bar plus, what is divergence of T bar? Sorry. Okay, I'll write better. I'll do in detail. In terms of E, what is D bar in terms of E? So tell me, from Maxwell equation, what is divergence of B bar? Just we listed out 4 Maxwell equation. What is divergence of B bar? 0. Yes or no?
Yes.
Minus is equal to. No. What is curl of E bar from equation 2?
Minus
From equation 2. What is curl of E bar? Rho minus, I'll write, dou P bar by 2T. Then plus. Shall I take this out? 2 by 2T and curl of P bar. No, again what is that curl of P bar? Minus 2B bar by 2T plus epsilon 2 by 2T. What is curl of P bar from equation 2? From equation 2 minus dou. Then this will become minus. This is 2B by 2T. Then same here, minus epsilon. What happens to this? 2 square P bar by 2T square. No, just check it. Then the wave equation, this is, see, conductivity will come into the picture, permeability is there, permittivity is there. It consists all three terms. No, I will write something. This I will take that side. Minus conductivity. Shall I write P in terms of H? Mu 2H bar by 2. Because B is equal to mu into H. Then minus, this is minus epsilon mu, because I want to write P bar as mu into H. Mu shall I take out? Mu dou square 2P bar by H. Very good. No, this is a wave equation. In terms of H, call it as equation number 3. Say, equation 3 gives wave equation. Equation 3, this is for 6 months. Equation 3 gives wave equation, electromagnetic wave equation. For which medium? Lossy dielectric. For lossy dielectric. Are you getting? All 40, will you practice this derivation or not today? Yes? 6 marks. Then shall I derive the similar wave, not same, similar wave equation in terms of E? Yes or no? Take on subheading wave equation in terms of H bar, sorry, E bar. Wave equation in terms of E bar. Subheading it is. Is it up? Again, this equation 1 and 2 we have. Now what I do? Then take the curl of equation
2 by 2.
for H 1, for E 2. That's why I have not dropped anything. Then this side I'll rub it because this is totally different. Minus curl of 2B bar by 2. Yes? Then this curl operation from properties of curl, I'll write like this. And this side, just check it. This side I'll write minus dou by dou T curl of P bar. Okay? Shall I run this? Then, no, this is gradient. Shall I write? Because divergence of d bar I know. D bar by epsilon minus. Then, what is whether no we d by dou t curve mu into h1. Then shall I take this out? Even I'll take out this is 1 by epsilon divergence of E bar. Okay? Minus dou by dou t. Shall I take out mu? Curl of h1. Right? Then, what is divergence of D bar? It is rho v by epsilon. Just pause it. Just 1 minute. See, as it is, this is gradient of rho v by epsilon minus Laplacian of E bar. Then dou by dou t. What is curl of h? What is curl of h? Uh-huh. Yes, mu is there. Minus mu. This is j bar plus dou d bar by dou. Right? Is it fine? Then, shall I write this? Any doubt you have? Okay. Done. Rho v epsilon minus done. Minus dou t j bar, right? Mu is there. Mu dou t of j bar plus or minus mu dou by dou t of dou by d bar by dou t. Shall I write directly? Then what is this? See, everything I want in terms of E bar. Then what is J bar from Ohm's line point form? Is it or not? Then this in terms of E bar, dou square epsilon. Then I'll write this as, right, dou E bar by dou t minus and this will be this are no, you write everything taking this side. Del square E bar, this I'll take this side, minus mu conductivity dou E bar by dou t, dou square E by dou t square minus is equal. This is the wave equation, electromagnetic wave equation in terms of E bar. Yes or no? For which type of medium? See here, for lossy. Take out. This is equation number 4. Equation 4 gives. Shall I write this? Equation 4 gives electromagnetic wave equation in terms of E bar for lossy dielectric medium. Fine? No, but if they ask derive wave equation for free space, derive wave equation for perfect conducting medium, derive wave equation for one more lossless dielectric, what do you do? Derive up to this point, derive this equation, from here you deviate. From here you deviate. Shall we see first for free space? Shall I write this? Electromagnetic wave equation for free space. For free space, what is volume charge density? Because it is having somewhere rho v also. What is volume charge density? Rho v. What is mu? Mu naught. What is epsilon? What is conductivity? See. Substitute. This you call it as equation number 4. 4. What was the previous equation that we terms of it? 3. This is 4. From 3, just let me. Shall I write this point? Let me write that wave equation in terms of h bar also. This is del square Laplacian of h bar. Please tell me.
Minus rho mu.
Rho.
Sigma mu dou h bar by dou t minus epsilon mu dou square h by dou t equal to 0.
See, I said electromagnetic wave is a function of time as well as distance. That is in space.
Yes.
See, function of t. Function of t. Now what about this? If in Cartesian, this can be written as dou square e bar by dou x square plus dou square e by dou y square plus dou square e by dou z square. It is a function of distance. This is a function of time. We will see all those things. And I asked which of the 4 equation, which of the one of the equation won't satisfy Laplacian. Just you need to differentiate that twice. Whether they are becoming 0 or not. No differentiation of cos. One term was a cos there in your exam.
Yes.
Differentiation of cos with respect to phi. If you do twice, whether it will become 0? No. Then definitely that was the one equation which won't satisfy Laplace. Remaining all will satisfy Laplace. Chalo. No, come to this. First, shall I write in terms of h? The first term will be as it is. What about second term? What about second term? 0 minus third term epsilon naught mu naught. This is a wave equation for free space. If they ask you to derive, say just take, that's all. Yes or no? Even for wave propagation also we do same. Then from this equation m square e bar. What about second term? 0. Third term minus mu naught. Sorry, epsilon naught mu naught dou square is equal to 0. And these two equations I need because I say electromagnetic wave propagating in a free space having a velocity which is equal to velocity of light. That is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. This equation. From this equation, we do. Or shall I do no only? Shall we see the velocity of this? No. Call this as equation number 6, 5, 4. See, let us find the velocity. Let us find the velocity of electromagnetic wave. Let us find the velocity of electromagnetic wave propagating in free space. Okay. Compare equation 5A, 5B. Okay, what I do? Compare 5A or 5B with the classical wave equation. You know classical wave equation, that is Schrodinger wave equation. What was the classical wave equation? Compare equation 5 with the classical wave equation. This is your classical wave equation. Schrodinger wave equation, what you call? Yes or no? Laplacian of f square minus 1 by c square. This is a classical wave equation. Now comparing 5 and equation 6. What is your c square?
1.
Comparing equation 5 and 6. Either in terms of h bar or in terms of a bar. What is your c square?
1.
Then c is equal to, no, put the value and let me know put the value of epsilon naught and mu naught, let me know its value. Be fast. 1 divided by root 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12. 4 pi into 10 to the power, how much? Mu naught? 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7, huh? Mu naught, what is the value of mu naught? Check it, minus 6 or minus 7, you will let me know. I think it's minus 7, check it. Minus 7, huh? No, let me know how much?
3.33 into 10 power minus
3.33 now. 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12. Check the value of mu naught is 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7.
Yes, sir. That's what.
How much you get?
3.3.
It should be 3.8. Otherwise, check the value. Once see your notes, check the value of epsilon naught and mu naught.
3.8.
You are getting 3.8.
Did you put the same value not 1.25 into 10 power minus 6?
What?
Mu naught is 1.25 into 10 power minus 6.
1.25. Check in magnetostatic I said value of mu naught. 3.8 into or else 3 into 10 to the power 8. This will get it. 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. It is the velocity of light. For this value only you get it. This is right only.
Yes, sir.
4 by 10 to the power minus 7 is right. 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Whether all you are getting? No. No, what we can say is light is electromagnetic wave. Light is a part of visible band. See, it is a part of electromagnetic wave and all electromagnetic wave travels with this speed in which medium? Free space. But other than free space, the velocity will come. Keep this in mind. If other than free space is there, the velocity will come. Now, shall we see the electromagnetic wave equation for second one? Lossless dielectric. For lossless dielectric, this and this will remain 0. What about mu? Means yes or no? I'm not writing mu naught and mu. See, you see from this equation, this will be 0 for lossless dielectric 0. Mu and epsilon and mu as it is. For this also, this will become 0 and only this will exist. Then what about the velocity? Let us do velocity for this also. Wait. I said velocity of electromagnetic wave will be lesser than this. You check it. Shall I write this as right? Then this I'll write it is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second divided by root mu r epsilon. Because what is 1 divided by root epsilon naught mu naught? 3 into 8 meter per second divided by this. Now tell me, velocity is reduced by how much factor? The velocity of electromagnetic wave in lossless dielectrics, for example this wall, the velocity will be lesser than this, reduced by this. Okay, better, even we are checking the velocity for all. This also better right here. Okay, then next, perfect. 4 cases, already 1 case we have. Then perfect contact. This is alright, this is approximately equal to infinity. This is very high. For perfect conductor, this is high. Then what is the wave equation? No, here itself, because I won't need this further. Yes or no? I won't need this further. This will exist?
Yes.
This will also exist. For perfect conductor, this term will exist because it involves conductor. And what about this coming to this equation? This will exist? This will exist?
Yes.
What about volume charge density within the conductor? Once somewhere I said
Yes.
in the beginning of boundary conditions, what is the volume charge density for perfect conductor? 0. Hence, this term will be there. That's all. These are the 2 wave equations. These are the 2 electromagnetic wave equations for perfect conductor. And velocity immediately will become 0. I will tell you once we see the skin effect, because the electromagnetic wave won't travel through conductor for a longer distance. After traveling a minute distance, it will die. We will see that later. Shall I write this?
Yes.
See, you know what we do? Electromagnetic wave in a lossy dielectric, I'll take. I'll see the solution to that equation. Let us see what is the solution to that equation. And solution, just what I want to speak in next class, I'll tell you. This wave will be having 2 equations. One is a forward wave, one is a backward wave. Forward or backward. Again, for example, t minus x, let us take t minus td. Whether this is your, let us take this is your x of t. No, x of t minus td. This wave will travel this side or this side.
Right side.
It will be delayed. It has to start at t equal to 0, but we are making it to start at td. 9 o'clock start होना है क्लास हम मेरा, मैं बोलता हूँ 9:05 को आ जाता हूँ. Means class was delayed by 5 minutes. This is delay. Means it got postponed. No. X of P plus PD. This side. 9 को start होना है. I'll come 5 minutes early. What I call advance. Before I'm coming well in advance. Means this is traveling this side. This is traveling this side. Hence I'll call this as backward and this is forward. Now the question is when forward will exist, when backward will exist. Means solution I'll get in terms of something. One is minus, one is plus. Minus rahe so forward, electromagnetic wave traveling, and this is backward. No. When there will be a reflection. That just I'm telling overall, without mathematics. All we see this thing with mathematics in next class. No, when there will be a reflection. When there won't be a reflection. Means backward I'll get because of reflection. If something I'm talking, I'll get its reflection whenever there is a reflector. मेरा फेस मुझे दिखाई देता जब when there is a mirror. If no mirror, I can't see. Only this like yes or no. Means the conductor will act as a reflector. The conductor will act as a reflector. Whatever it falls on it, some part will be absorbed by reflector and some part will be reflected. That is second part of means fifth unit first part. It deals with how much is incident, how much is reflected when electromagnetic falls on conductor, when electromagnetic falls on dielectric. Whereas in free space, no reflection, just it will in free space only forward. Other agar conductor hai to there will be reflection. There we study reflection coefficient and transmission coefficient, everything in fifth year. It's a continuation, fifth half also. That we want to study in next class. And uniform plane wave. I'll put a term called uniform plane wave. Uniform means what? Same. The amplitude remains same. Where that possibility will be there. For even I have not put anything figure or of electromagnetic wave. It's a very interesting figure. You see any electromagnetic wave, you will see that figure whatever I put in the next class. See. The amplitude with distance, the amplitude should not come. Amplitude should not come down means how it's possible when there is no loss. If loss is there, amplitude will come. If there is no loss, amplitude remains same. It's ideal what we are speaking, but still that is possible only in free space. In free space, the amplitude remains same. That's why uniform plane wave we call. For example, one more interesting as time is there, if the wave is traveling, uniform plane wave is traveling in x direction, means it is varying with respect to x, distance x. And what about the direction of E and H? They are perpendicular to the direction of propagation. E ka direction will be like this. They are perpendicular to each other, and these two are mutually perpendicular. All these things with the mathematics we see. Is it or not? And the way we this is very interesting. Tomorrow what we see in next class is what is uniform plane wave. We define 4-5 points. Then solution to the wave equation. We will see the solution to wave equation consists forward and backward. General solution we will speak. Then particular solution we will see later with respect to taking two equations for lossy current. That's why please don't miss. No, you can stop.